Hi there and welcome to the 1 million gallon Koipond. My name is Hartvig and this is the story of my pond. The date of today's episode is 22nd of August 2010 and it's been almost 3 months since I let loose 126 koi. After several months of good weather, it started to look like autumn was rearing its head. I've been seeing a certain change in the behavior of the koi. They used to comfortably swim around in the sunlight, but now it looked like they had become more shy. I couldn't tell if this change in behavior was due to disease, mink or other predators, or simply the lower temperatures. Regardless, I was up for a big surprise. In this episode, I will show you what it looks like when you find your pond full of koi fry. And do remember, the goal of this channel is to give you guys such detailed updates on what it's like to manage a pond like this, that it will be like owning it yourself, except without having to worry about hiring contractors, dealing with diseases, predators, or cold winters. The first episodes are reviews on what happened in 2010 and partly in 2011. Later on, I want to focus more on what I've done with the pond and the surrounding landscape the last few years. And not least, what remains to be done. As the series goes on, I will be documenting and taking you guys with me on all of the trails of keeping a pond of this size. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you have any tips, comments or questions, make sure to leave them behind underneath. And I will promise to answer them all. And not least, if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe. It's totally free. That way you won't miss an episode. So remember, push that button. Over the entire summer, it hadn't dawned on me that I might eventually have a lot of koi fries on my hand. Only after having used the camera to zoom in and map out living food sources in the pond, did I notice what was swimming around, which turned out to be a large number of koi fries. Even though they were just about 10 millimeters long, about half an inch, it was unmistakable. These were tiny koi. I was quite happy about this, but along came some concerns. How will they deal with the winter? Will they survive until spring? How many koi would I end up with? Can I afford to feed a large quantity of fish? And what about the water condition? Will the pond itself be able to handle them? There were quite a few questions to be answered. I decided to let nature take its course. It would be nearly impossible to try to gather the fry, but I enjoyed watching them and guessing what they would look like when they grow up. I'm referring not just to the colors and patterns, but I was also curious to see if koi with a certain patterns or colors did better over time in the pond. Would I end up with just grey or brown koi over time? Even though having fries in my pond was exciting, I still had a nagging feeling that something was not quite right. In the next episode, you will see that I had reasons to be worried. That's it for now. Thanks for watching, and remember, there's a new episode every Friday, so click subscribe and you'll be sure to never miss one.